Hey guys, Loyal Misfit here. I was just coming over here. This is like, I'm on my favorite road right now. That's that way, my favorite road. But this right here is a gravel road. We haven't had good luck on this road, me and my friend. We're going a bit fast on it, and yeah, stupid on our part. We were in a Jeep, and we hit a bump, and we started sliding, and we almost nailed a tree. We got really lucky. So, moral of that quick story is, don't ever speed in any car on gravel, because it never ends well. Anyway, now that we're actually headed out, I don't know what the hell I just did. That was the worst shift ever, though. Anyway, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Joe O'Buller. If I remember right. Sorry, dude, I've got a terrible memory, but Joe O'Buller. I'll put his name up correctly just because. But just been talking to him lately, talking about getting a motorcycle, and yeah, dude, you're gonna love a 250. They're great for a first bike. They're awesome. Anyway, the main reason I'm telling this story is because I wanted to tell you guys the time that I got into trouble with the law, with the 5-0, and that happened on this road. So the story is, I was back there, that's Mebane, the way I'm coming from, and my friend lives out there, and he has a potato cannon, and so we had a bag of potatoes in my friend's Jeep. Same car, different time than the time I hit the tree, but yeah, so this bag of potatoes, we were shooting potatoes out of the potato cannon out of the car as we were driving, which is stupid, but it was fun. And so he eventually had to go home. We didn't get told for that. He had to go home, and let's see, he went home, and he had to, he just had to go. So damn it, he went home, and we left him there. And then we started coming back to Chapel Hill, which is this way, and we had a bag of potatoes in the car. And I had the brilliant idea to be throwing potatoes at signs. So as we drove down this road, we were throwing potatoes at stop signs. Hey, like this one right here. And won't you know it, we stopped here. I leaned out the car, threw a potato, hit that stop sign. It's fixed now, but when I first hit it, it was hanging down. Yeah, so we hit it, and then there's a cop sitting right there. And the cop saw us. And we said, shit, we are in trouble. And then we we followed here. We think they're not going to turn on the lights, and he pulls out, she turns on the lights, she pulls us over right here. And I'm not getting to this part of the story, but remember this mailbox right here. Alright, so yeah, we pulled over right here, and we're getting yelled at, you guys are stupid, and then they call, I swear to God, the entire sheriff's department. Everyone from whoever it is, the Mebane, or just this country area, the sheriffs were out here, and they were all there. Apparently there's nothing else to do but scare kids. And so they're telling us we're going to be going to jail, it's a federal offense, destruction of property, it's federal property, so I was like, well shit, this sucks. My friend who was driving the car thought it was hilarious, because he knew we weren't going to get in trouble. But, yeah. So, and while we were in there, a cop that was driving a stick shift sheriff car, which I didn't know they had those, was pulling in and trying to be cool, and pulled the handbrake and tried to pull in behind the cop car behind us, and wound up hitting that mailbox you saw and knocking it over, because it used to be on the other side of the road, but now it's on the right side, the other side you saw, and they had to move it, and it's really funny. But yeah. So anyway, we're stopped over, we're about to get a ticket, so we have to call home, and we're like, well, I think we might be going to jail. And, the lady's like, they're all getting handcuffs ready, and then the girl in the back seat starts crying, and she was bawling her eyes out about how she's not going to college, and boo-hoo, boo me, I'm screwed. Anyway, it was obnoxious at the time, but, I guess the cops sympathized with her, because after that, for 20 bloody minutes, she stopped crying, but the cops didn't give us a ticket, they didn't arrest us, they didn't even give us a warning. Sorry about that, guys. I had to stop and erase some pictures for the memory. Someone who was deep in the story, I'm sorry that you don't get the full effect. But, yeah, so where I was at, I gotta go quick. Only have 40 seconds. So we're getting yelled at, girl starts crying, we don't get tickets, and don't get anything. So it was really lucky. Moral of the story, here we go. The moral of the story is, do not throw potatoes at stop signs. Don't throw anything at stop signs. Just don't throw potatoes at stop signs. That's definitely the moral. And we got really lucky, because if that potato cannon was in the car, we would have been screwed. Epically screwed. So we got lucky. I'd like to give a quick shout out to the cops also who arrested me there. If you ever come across this video, sorry. Thanks for not arresting me. It's really nice. Get to go to college now. Don't have to work as a sex slave for the rest of my life. As much fun as that would be. Alright guys, quick video. Sorry that it's so short.